When you're choosing your squashes, what you're looking for is a firm vegetable. If it's soft, it's old, and it's been sitting around for too long, it's started to dehydrate a little bit, the flavor won't be as good, and it won't hold up as well when you're cooking it. It'll fall apart. Also, it's going to have started to lose some of its nutrients. The freshest vegetables have the most water in them. They'll always be the firmest and the heaviest. At this time of year, we're dealing with tiny little baby vegetables, which really, generally speaking, you can't go wrong. But definitely get to the market early and get them when they've just come off the truck. They've been picked this morning, probably at the crack of dawn, and they're going to be the firmest and the best. Get them home into a cool place, get them out of the sun. The longer they sit at the market or in the store, the more that they're going to start to lose that moisture. And you can't see it on these because these are all just so beautifully fresh. But what starts to happen in zucchinis is that you'll start to notice they're a little wrinkled. If you start to notice they're a little wrinkled, that means that they're dehydrating from the inside, and you actually really want to look for the firmer ones that haven't done that yet. So the first thing that I want to talk about today is the wonderful, wonderful array of squashes that are coming in now that we're into the heat of summer. Things are going crazy. We have an abundance of squashes. And the nice thing about the farmer's market is that we get so much more than just zucchini. We have these really wonderful things called patty pans. These are a very firm squash. They're very mild, very sweet, much milder, I think, than a zucchini. And they're absolutely fantastic, really lightly sauteed, a little bit of fine olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, maybe some fresh garlic. But that's pretty much all they need. Just put them in a hot pan and they're good to go. You can then put them on top of fresh pasta, serve them as a side dish with meat. They'd be great. But you don't want to overcook these guys. These are not your tough market zucchini. These are a wonderful, delicate flavor. They don't need overcooking at all. The other thing I absolutely adore is these 8-ball squashes. You got to get to the farmer's market really early if you want 8-ball squashes. These are gone within the first hour. And the 8-ball squashes, I actually really like to put them on the grill. You can slice them the way that you would slice zucchini. You can also do these the same way that you do the patty pans, in a squash, really fast and hot. But they grill beautifully. You could skewer them with chicken. You could skewer them without chicken. You could just skewer them on their own. They're absolutely delicious. These are sweeter than zucchini a little bit and also a little bit firmer. They also grill very well. For the summer squash and the zucchini, what I do is I cut them lengthwise like this, and I just put them flat on the grill, turn them a couple times, char them on the outside. They don't need to be overcooked. My little secret for cooking summer squashes and zucchinis is if you get a really nice herbe de Provence. Herbe de Provence is a combination of French herbs, including lavender, which is a little unusual, but it's really delicious. And usually you don't grill with herbe de Provence, but if you take these, toss them in olive oil, and then pat them or toss them with a little bit of herbe de Provence and salt, and put that on the grill, it's one of those recipes, you know, somebody, Martha Stewart or Julia Child or somebody said you should always have one recipe that you can just pull out of a hat. This is a great one. A little bit of herbe de Provence, some fresh zucchini on the grill. It'll knock people flat. Most vegetables carry most of their nutrients close to the skin. So when you're talking about the smaller ones, you know, per pound, you're getting more peel in this than you are in this. So this is going to have a better nutritional value than that is. Zucchinis, you know, wonderful source of vitamins. Absolutely fantastic.